Lulu Roman, here we are at Granny's Kitchen. It is a pleasure to get to be with you at one of your favorite places to eat. But while we're waiting on the food, you've had a pretty amazing career. Let's go back to the early days of Lulu Roman's life.
Yeah, I had a grandmother and a great-grandmother. The great-grandmother, she was the one that I always wanted to be like because she was sweet. She would dress me up and put a little dress on me, and I'd go outside and just get dirty as I could get, okay? And come back, and she would just squeal, ah! You know, because her little thing was cleanliness is next to godliness. That's the only thing, Mike, that I remember as a child doing, other than, you know, after they placed me in the orphan's home.
Now, you kind of went on a streak there. I mean, in terms of... You were a hippie.
Yeah, I was.
I can't even see Lulu Roman in the 60s and hippiedom, but that's who you were.
That's exactly who I was. I came out of the orphan's home. This was a religious orphanage. And so when I came out, I thought, I've had enough. I don't want nobody shaking their finger in my face saying, thou shalt not. Because I thought, oh, yes, thou wilt. So everything that I had been taught, I threw away. I did. And I learned very quickly in high school even that I could smoke marijuana or I could pop a few pills and I would get to the place that I didn't hurt, that my heart didn't hurt. And I know of at least 3 times I actively tried to commit suicide and was not, you know, God.
I'm glad you weren't good at that.
Me too.
You're much better at comedy and music and all these other things. You've done great at that. Suicide, you weren't so hot at.
Didn't work so well, no.
But, you know, and truthfully, what was that moment where the Lulu Roman of the past became the Lulu Roman that we love and know today?
It had to be the moment that I asked Jesus into my life. It had to be. It felt like somebody had lifted a 2,000-pound rock off of my back and just thrown it somewhere.
I want to tell you, this is the incredible book. This is my story, this is my song. But it's your story, and it's a great story of the life of someone who really has gone from maybe some of the worst places in life to being one of the most vivacious, lovely, still entertaining, and beautiful people I've ever met.
Thank you.
I'm so glad to be able to have a little dinner with you.
Me too.
Oh, here it comes. Look out now.
There you go.
Vanessa, oh my goodness. Honey, this is good stuff. Thank you. Tell me the history of Granny's Kitchen.
The name Granny, we got that. My mother is 92 years old. And every Sunday, the yard would be full because all the children were there, the grandchildren, the great-grandchildren, and everybody ate.
Like this?
Yes, we had.
No wonder the yard was full.
Meal, right, the meal, the tea, we had it all, and everybody would eat there on Sunday. I think my daughter, my granddaughter, mentioned about, we need to open a restaurant here in Mount Juliet because we don't have one, and let's call it Granny's Kitchen.
Lulu did not steer us wrong today, bringing us here.
Thank you.
Well, we have been at Granny's Kitchen in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. I hope you'll come, and chances are when you're here, you'll run into Lulu Roman.
That's right.
Well, we had such a great time. The food was phenomenal, and I plan to go back, but I will not be taking Keith or Trey because I feel like that they might eat right off my plate, and I don't want them to do that. Hey, if you love Lulu Roman, and how could you not, or if you just love a great book, you ought to read the incredible story about her life called This Is My Story, This Is My Song. Available at Amazon or at luluromanbook.com.